Hello, welcome back to No Man's Sky. It's been a few changes since last time I played. I've built a base on a pinky purpley planet. It's not a brilliant planet, it looks nice, but it rains all the time, which is a bit of a bummer. But apart from that, it's fine. And it was more about sort of finding out how to do base building now, because it's all changed, it's all different. There's been a lot of additions. Obviously we've got the power thing right now, and as you can see right in front of me, I've got that's a teleporter, and it shows that there's no power to it, but it's lying, it's not telling the truth. I do actually have power. So today I'm going to be digging up some modules, the buried technology modules. I've got a couple of things that I need to buy. I've also got the nutrient processor here. Ingredient storage. This was the thing I was looking for. I wasn't entirely sure how to access this. And I did my first riding of an animal today, which was very nice. Haven't done that before. It was very interesting, to say the least. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do that later. We'll see. But first I'm going to dig up some things. But we'll do a little base tour first. This is probably the best thing to do. As you can see, there's a bit of a downstairs going on there. It's more about working out the wiring than anything else. So this isn't like a permanent base as such. I mean, I probably won't delete it, but I'm going to just use this as like a test bed kind of area. Build up a few little things here and there and see what it's all about. So upstairs is just one little area looking out, which I like to have. I've done a landing pad, and it's very dodgily placed on top of that hill at a weird angle. I'll work on that. I'll pick it up and move it sometime when I can be bothered. The cabling's kind of odd. It's difficult to do. Like if you look at it from like straight in front of me there, it looks not too bad. But when you go around the side of it, it's kind of the top's against the wall, but the bottom isn't. So it's kind of hard. I kind of wish they'd made snap points for these particular pieces. It's not so bad on like the cylindrical buildings. You see up there, you just need to connect to the outside. You can just about see it in the distance. There's an electrical cable there. Amadea, hey, how you doing? Yes, new base, brand new base. This is my new work of art. Maybe that's a bit of a stretch saying it's a work of art, but it's what I've been testing, doing all the cabling and wiring, things like that, and trying to figure out how much power you need for a base. And it's been going alright. I've been having quite a good time with it. So this is just like the main area. It's only very small at the minute. Just the appearance modifier, teleporter there, nutrient processor, save point in this little room, just the previous base, cache, and a teleporter. And then we'll go out, down. There's the blueprint machine there, which I need to have a look at actually, because people are asking me where to find certain items, and they just don't seem to exist yet. There's some sort of computer, customizable light unit of some sort, and an audio unit. I've had a look on the space anomaly, and it doesn't seem to be there. So I'm assuming it's not in the game yet. You're good. How am I? I'm very good, thank you. Having a good time playing this. I've played it far too much and haven't been sleeping enough because of it. But it's fine. It always happens when an update comes out. How cool is this planet? Look at this pinkness. We haven't seen pinkness like this since Atlas Rises. And it kind of changes as well, because it's like a blue kind of haze on this planet, so it goes really purpley as well. I really like it, apart from the rain. Right, so the power area that I've been working on is down in the basement here. So I've just got a big load of batteries. So these are all fully stored up. I did put a switch on the back here, so I can shut them off. And now that they're all charged, I don't need them connected anywhere, so I can just leave them like that. And then if I ever run out of power, I can just switch them on. Then I've got a huge reserve of power there. The biofuel reactor, I don't need it. And it's not enough to power this base anyway, but it's fine. I just built it just for the sake of it. The large refiners I've put in because for some reason I can't build, or I couldn't build. We've had patches since, so this may have changed. Let me just try it again. I couldn't build the medium refiners. Which one was the medium? That's not portable, is it? medium. Yeah, see, I've got all the stuff to build them, but they don't seem to place. I have no idea why. The large ones do, but they don't even snap anywhere at the minute, which is kind of odd as well. But it's okay. It's been alright. Oh, I've done a light switch too. Become an electrician in my my spare time now. And I found out that these are by far the best way to power a base. Electromagnetic generators, they dish out a huge amount of power. Managed to find one of those polygonal planets. Oh, the like the hex planets, like the hexagons all over them. Really odd, yeah, they are. Very cool to find as well. Those are exotic planets. They're really nice to look at. It's just a bit unfortunate there's not much to do. And there's only ever one life form on them, which is a shame. I'd like to see them with buildings and a variety of animals. Make them a little bit more interesting. A few different buildings on there. But they're fine. You can get some nice little trophies on there as well you can pick up. So yeah, the electromagnetic generators, you get the blueprints for these from the space anomaly, but you can't just place them anywhere. You actually have to find somewhere to place them. This comes through from an upgrade. Was this on the multi-tool, I think? It was this survey device. So you need to buy the blueprint for that, do the install for it, and then when you use your visor, it says you can activate survey mode. And you'll see at the bottom there, it shows the little electrical symbol, and that's showing where the hotspot is. And it's right underneath one of those generators there. And as you move around the planet, it also shows different resources and things like that. I'm not sure what the cloud is. I'm not sure what that's showing or what it's for. But the little pickaxe is to show resources. So basically you run around on the planet until you can find that electrical symbol. And it gives you the distance to go and find it. And then you scan it. And that's where you place your electric. So it's kind of a bit weird because you have to sort of build in one area. Like, you can't select where you're going to build if you want to use these electromagnetic generators. But like I say, they use a huge amount of power, or they provide a huge amount of power. Right, we'll go for the most entertaining thing, the best thing I have found in base building, which is the teleporter right there. So as you might have seen, my second base up on the hill, there's no door on that. There's only one way in, and that's through the teleporter. So we run into this, and then you just suddenly appear in the other base. And yeah, that's my base down there. That's where we just came from. It's the most amazing thing they've put in the game. I'm absolutely over the moon with it. I think it's awesome. Like I say, it does show up that it's not powered, but it is powered. This base is all connected by the outside, and once it's connected from there, the whole thing lights up. So you don't actually need to connect like any other bits that you install. They're automatically powered in here. There's nothing actually up here yet. I was not sure what I'm going to do with this bit, but this is something to work on. Yeah, one creature. Although, saying that, there's only one creature on those weird planets, but they're quite cool creatures. Like, you get some really weird stuff. So yeah, this has actually been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed getting to know all the ins and outs of the new base building stuff. And like I say, oh, I've gone back. There seems to be a couple of bits missing, but we'll try and figure that out. Where did my blueprint machine go? Wasn't that right there a minute ago? There it is. Oh, I've got another light switch there just to turn off the insides. I did put a couple of the solar units on top as well, but they're really underpowered. Like, I would need a lot of these to charge those batteries and keep this place powered, even though it's still quite a small base. But anyway, I think I'm going to go to a different planet and try and get some of these buried technology modules, and I've got a couple of base building parts I need to buy. So I'm probably going to need about 30. It shouldn't take too long. 30 or 40, I forget exactly how many. So how you found the update, Amadea? Are you happy with it? Any complaints? I'm all for hearing criticisms. Is your plane alright? It seems to be haunted or something? My plane? What do you mean, my plane? Let's go to another system. Oh, that's a little bit laggy. We just had another update on the PlayStation. Although saying that, since the last update, I haven't actually had any crashes or major problems. Still a little hiccup here and there inside the space anomaly, but nothing too major. Oh, this is another thing that's a bit of a bug. When you select a planet, it doesn't tell you sort of the details for it, but if you press on a PlayStation, if you press triangle, it opens up another menu and it shows you the economy and the conflict data, which is nice. But for some reason, it doesn't tell you to actually press triangle. I kind of just stumbled upon that. Let's try and find a wealthy system, because I'm also kind of looking for a ship as well. I have my doubts I'll find exactly what I'm looking for, because I'm being very selective about it. That's a good one though. Prosperous Viking. Oh, there's only one planet. Seems to be haunted or something. Oh, the ones on Twitter. You like it a lot. It's given me a lot to do, but that's always good so it doesn't get monotonous. There is a hell of a lot to do. I mean, I'm very much like a solo player, and not that interested in multiplayer, but I've got to say I'm kind of liking the I'm liking the new space anomaly, seeing the other players with their ships and stuff. I've lost my crosshair. Change the view. Oh, it came back. What is that? Some weird black bars. This isn't the best ship for combat, but I think we'll be alright. Let's follow this guy around. Try and get him away from the ship. Rammed him. It's a bit close. Try not to hit the freighter, that will start kicking my butt as well. Five remaining. I think I'm also going to start building on my freighter now, because they've made everything expensive electrical wise when it comes to base building. Farming is going to be very difficult. I think, as far as I know, the biodomes that you use for planting are kind of expensive to run for power, so having a lot of them is going to be a difficult thing. But I think I have a workaround. If I build on a freighter, there's no need to power anything, it's all automatically powered. I'm going to have a little move around with my farming stuff. Say it. That's it. Been having issues with their navigation data. They continue to go back to previously found places I've been. Oh, really? There's always going to be like a few bugs here and there popping up, because such a big update. It's kind of a bit silly that they do it. It's good, don't get me wrong, like I have no complaints about doing big updates, but big updates bring a hell of a lot of problems too. I think after this they may go back to smaller updates again. It would have made sense to release like each 3 of these pillars that they did for this update, one at a time. Alright, let me in. Let's have a look at your piece of junk freighter and say piece of junk. If it's an S-Class, I'm buying it, but I don't think it will be. It never is. Yeah, I did my first riding of an animal today, milking and stuff, and that was a lot of fun. I definitely enjoyed that one. Let's kind of hard figuring out all the recipes and things. I'm waiting for someone, you know, it'll show up on Reddit at some point. Someone will do a big guide on how to craft everything. There is like a basic one floating around at the minute I've seen. Oh, he's got a spinning chair. Grah, pathetic interloper. Thanks. B class. No thanks. You can keep it. It's a shame they don't give you anything anymore. You used to get like a reward every time you defended a freighter. And it was like a warp cell or something like that and a couple other bits. It was always nice to get something. I do wonder if they're going to change freighters, because I know they've adjusted the size of these things, but they've never fixed like the dialogues and stuff like that. And I wonder if they've just left that because they're going to do a bigger update on it at some point. Let's have a look in the space station while I'm here. Still looking for positron ejector upgrades for my new hauler. It's minor though, more money in my pocket. There's actually a lot of ways to make money. I went around today and been visiting a few space stations trying to buy upgrades. And I always neglected visiting the guild mission chap that sits up the top here. We'll go and visit him now. I don't think they'll have anything for me, but they're actually throwing like loads of money and nanite clusters at me. I didn't even do anything. Well, not that I know. This guy. I literally never come here. I do not believe I've met them before, but they clearly recognise me. Must be the Merchants Guild representative in this system. No specific work for me at the moment. Seem apologetic. Offer me a small gift. There you go. He's going to give me something. I don't have to do nothing. He just throw stuff at me. Chlorine. I was doing those missions as well. I should probably pick these up. Some of them are just nice to pick up and leave in, you know, just kind of ignore them and eventually you'll get them done. Have I got a couple of hand in? Yeah, see, feeding animals, picked that up. Because I know I'd be feeding animals at some point. Don Joe, hello, welcome. How you doing? I know this is a bit slow. There you go, feed 7 creatures. I didn't see what he gave me. Alright, is that it? Give me your work. Hunt dangerous pirates, that's an easy one. Feed 7 creatures, I'll do that at some point. There you go, another one to hunt dangerous pirates, so you can probably do both of those at once and earn yourself $500,000. Let's see what I've got in my inventory that I need to sell. Is there anything? Just throw that in the freighter, hot ice, that's nice for crafting. Quantum accelerator. Several large quantum accelerator units propelling matter at immeasurable speeds. These units are particularly important in power generation economies. Technology parts. Oh, it's used for trading. Okay. It looks like it's an upgrade. Just double check. It's not an upgrade. It's not an upgrade. Okay, that's fine. I'll sell it. And I did find out as well, you can actually move all of these upgrades now. You get the option to move technology. So I just hit square and you can pick that up. And if you want to change it over to your other your technology slots or anything like that, you can do it. And it's really good. Because how you set these things up sort of makes your ship stronger. So you can get like bigger warp distances and things if you have these all set up in the right locations. Really impressed with them doing that. It's been really good. What would you say is the easiest money maker in the game? For me, it's scanning animals and things like that, but you have to have the upgrades on your multi-tool. You get a few of the upgrades and you can make a fortune. It's really easy to do. Just run around scanning animals and plants and things like that. Hawk's Doom, hey bro, how you doing? Nice to see you. Game has me pumped again after a long layoff. I took a while off too. I had like 3 months I think I took off. And I wanted to go and play some other games, completed Skyrim, started playing Farming Simulator, don't laugh at me, Farming Simulator 19. And I had great fun with that for a few weeks. So it's just little bits like that, just thought I'd get through a few different games. EVE Online as well, started playing that, but at the I just missed this game in the end and thought I've got to go back. So yeah, I got into this just before the update come back in. You have so many units, want to share. I'm at the point where I just gain units and I don't really pay attention. It just goes up and up all the time. What are we selling here? None of this stuff. Nip nip buds. I'll keep those. I like to give those away to other players when I meet them. It's my peace offering. Larval cores. Oh yeah, let's get rid of those. Navigation data can go. Don't seem to use those. Let's trade goods. There we go. Easily my favourite feature beyond being able to move tech. I'm in love with that feature. It's so good that they've done it. Very much impressed. My multi-tool is really kicking some ass now. It's kind of important as well, like you get your best upgrade. So that one there, that gives me, so for scanning animals it's plus 9,861%, 9,245% for scanning flora. The other ones are not quite so much. So your best one, you put that in the middle so it's being touched on all 3 sides and you get the bigger bonus on it. And it's the same with all of these. And it's made a hell of a difference. Really impressed. Have you had a chance to ride around the creatures? I have. I've done it for the first time today. I had no idea how to do it, so I went into Space Anomaly. And there's a mission in there to do it. You're supposed to do it with like 4 players, but you can do it alone. You can do all of them missions alone. They're not very difficult. I was kind of hoping like the Kill Pirates one was very difficult if you had to have 4 players to do it, but it's not the case. Let's go and kill this pirate quick. Oh, that was a terrible shot. I think they need to adjust that a little bit. They keep flying into me. It makes them a little too easy to kill. Right, there's only one planet in this system. Let's have a look, see what this is. Poisonous planet. I'll just touch down quick, have a little look. I'd rather go to like a lush planet or something if I'm going to be digging up technology modules. You'd think that you wouldn't have much to do at the level you are in the game. I know, there's always something in this game. Like, I've been playing this since day one. I still find either new things or things that I've forgotten about. But because there's so much in the game, it's easy to forget what was there before. So I've seen things before and I thought, was that there? Like, I don't remember seeing that before. But yeah, there's always something new to find. I've never really got bored of it. The next update I wasn't overly impressed with. I liked it, but it was kind of lacking a little bit in some places. It wasn't quite as good for exploration. But this update's really brought it back. Even with just like a change of colour. The colour palette's changed and that's been really cool. Alright, let's go dig that one up. I did say I was going to get straight off of this planet, but we can dig up a couple of very close things. We'll do that one and then we'll go. It's not the prettiest planet in the world. Or in the galaxy. Oh, let's see that technology, broken technology. Give me some nanites. Never say no to some nanites. That's one thing I do spend a lot of. I might go check out a trade post actually while I'm here just to see what kind of ships are showing up. It's a Viking system. I'm looking for a fighter, so this is the perfect spot. Been doing a bit of that today, a little bit of ship hunting. I think I need to be a little bit more observant of the kind of ships that are in each system. I'm looking for one very specific ship and I have no doubt I'm never going to find it. The ship that I'm looking for I first found in... it might have been like before the Foundation update, the first update. But that was a time when you didn't have freighters, so you only had to have... you could only own one ship at a time. And obviously you get bored of that, so I ended up getting rid of that ship, and I've regretted it ever since. I really wish I kept it, because it was really nice. Oh, this is good. It will load in, it's coming. He was doing this earlier. There we go. Yeah, I did post on Twitter earlier about another quality of life update. Ladders. So for all the people who are starting new saves or just new to the game, you no longer have to jetpack up to that one level and wait for your backpack to recharge. That was always a massive pain in the ass. You can actually climb up here now. Wow, this is really slow for ships. Usually you get a... oh, here they come. They're starting to come over now. I did find a very cool ship earlier. It was one of the little Rasamamas. It had like the triangular sort of wings on it. And the big single engine on the back. And it was like orange, bright orange colour. Really cool. Ladders are a lifesaver. Yeah, if you haven't got all the upgrades on your jetpack, that definitely is a lifesaver. I don't know why they haven't done that before. That was the worst when you fell off of the trade post. You see the ship that you wanted and you couldn't get up there in time. They did not make that easy. What is that guy doing? I'm not really seeing anything here. Ideally I need to wait around for quite a while, but that's boring. We'll do that another day. I think that's the worst thing to do on a stream is hunt for ships, because it's just such a long, tedious job. What are all these ships doing there? They're not coming here, they're just flying around. Oh, and then they disappear. Okay, we're going. Oh dear. Next system. It's a bit of a weak system to go to with only one planet. I need to find Lush. Ginger Spice will die. Hello bro, welcome. That's a funky looking ship you got. This is actually a ship I'm planning on getting rid of. I've had it a long time. It's definitely had some good use, but I've already replaced it with another. And I have no need for this ship anymore, so it's going to get replaced at some point. Find somewhere with a good economy. Failing. Satisfactory. Actually, we'll just go somewhere that's got a lot of planets, and we're more likely to find a lush world. Oh, how many did that have? That'll do. Is it Explorer? Yeah, this one is. And the one I've replaced it with as well. I don't particularly like the new one, but it's just it's like max slots S-Class. This is an S-Class too, but it doesn't have the inventory size, so I needed one with a big inventory size just so I could use it for everything. But it's yellow. It's like a bright yellow Explorer, and I'm hoping they'll give us colour change for ships. I'll be much happier if they do that. But yeah, it is a nice little ship, this one. Switch view. Planetary anomaly. Should I go and have a look at that? That might be interesting. Fragmented planet. What is this planet I jumped to? Was this a red? It must have been a red star, I think. It's got indium, hasn't it? Chromatic fog. Let's go and have a little look over there. That might be a bit of a cool one. I was hyped for the 10k update for basic mats, but now my bags are full of food. I'm the same. Mine's full of food as well. There is actually a food inventory, but I think you can only access it when you've got the nutrient machine thing. I haven't got it with me. But when I go to the nutrient machine that's at my base, it's got like 10 slots you can put ingredients in. I don't know how to access it otherwise though. It's not here. So I assume it's kind of locked to that bit of tech. Speaking of which, let's have a little clear up here. Oh. But yeah, obviously I'm the same. Frozen tubers, pulpy roots, feline liver, all these other bits, strawberries. What happened? Run out of juice. Silver, I definitely need silver, lots of it, if I'm going to be building on my freighter. Even though they've got this new huge inventory sizes, I'm still kind of filling it up. There we go, I can break all those down. This is a little bit tedious to do, doing this analyze thing one at a time. It'd be nice if they gave you a means to do it all at once. Oh, I got an antimatter out of that as well. Did you notice that in the Nexus all the cargo ships are only 38 slots? Are they really? Haven't... Oh, getting stuck on something. Hey, it's one of these. These are nice. These are one of the planet... these come up in the next trailer, I think, if I remember right. I don't think this is a particularly great example of it, but I found planets with these rings on and it was really cool. But they're always kind of rough on the weather. And this is just an island, isn't it? Heptaloid wheat. Oh, the new custom marker as well. This thing. I love it. Just drops out of the sky. Plop. I didn't realise that I'd made a custom marker when I first see it. And somebody said it was a lightsaber. I was asking what it is. I had no idea. It just appeared near my base. And I noticed it at night with the light coming out of it. Is there none of the technology modules here? I don't think there is. Hello, got an animal? What am I scanning here? Is that a plant, isn't it? Yeah. Scented herbs. Oh, if there's no technology modules here, then I'll move on. Doesn't look like it. I wish they'd let us customize our ships. I've been asking for that for years. Ever since the game came out, pretty much. Everyone wanted ship customization. It makes perfect sense. I used to believe that they were going to save it until they decided to monetize the game, but I don't think they're ever going to monetize anything. Or if they do, it's a long way off. Oh, this is kind of cool. Little trenches everywhere. But I'm sure even just like changing the colour of your ship and maybe doing decals and stuff like that, that would be perfect. I'd be more than happy with that, because you'd still have to go and find like the ship style that you want with all the parts on it. But you get to change the colours and customise it to make it sort of suited for you. So if you wanted a whole fleet of bright pink ships, you could have it. Not that I would want a whole fleet of bright pink ships, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, this planet's pretty nice. Oh look, I want to ride that. I want that to be my pet. Bloody organ. I don't know how to make those. Do I? No. No, I don't. I was trying to make that earlier actually, and I didn't know how to do it. I want it. I want that to be my pet. It certainly looks a lot better in the daylight. They're everywhere. Huge as well. What size is it? It's only 2.9 meters. It's not that big. Look bigger than that to me. I'm excited for the path to 3.0. I imagine ship customization will be a part of it. It'll come. I feel pretty sure about that. Literally everything the community asks for gets added in one way or another. It may not be exactly, like I say, I think it's more likely we'll just get like the ability to colour ships and do designs and decals and things like that. It kind of makes more sense to me. I would love full-on customization, but I think they'd have to make it like massively expensive if they did it, because it kind of if they give you like easy ship customization, it takes away the reason for having like procedural generation on ships. What was the other planet that looked interesting? Switch over. Columned planet? I don't think that was it. Planetary anomaly. I think that was the one I was wanting to have a little look at. I don't know if you know yet, but if you go to catalogue, food, it will give you tips on how to make bloody organs. Gives you tips for it. In the guide, I assume. I thought I looked in there earlier and I didn't see anything. I ended up looking it up online. Flying the ship vehicles, discoveries, feeding creatures. Yeah, that's all I saw. Oh, there you go. Recipes and blueprints. Is it that it? Nope. It's in catalogue. How do you get catalogue? Oh, it's there. What an idiot. Oh, right. Got ya. Created a nutrient processor from VCM and other bait types. That's not really helpful. Synthetic worms. Alright, that's better. More dite and assorted. Oh, I guess it's just kind of tips, isn't it? Assorted creature flesh, yeah, I get it. Harvestable plants. Enzyme fluid, I kept seeing that when I was trying different things. I'm glad they didn't go too graphic with the milking of the animals. I like it's just push a button and milk comes out. That's fine. I didn't really want to go getting underneath like these big diplos and stuff. What are the alien portals? It always keeps saying that Sentinels keep it from working. Alien portals? Where do you see that? Sentients keep it from working. It's not the one on the space anomaly, is it? I know there's a portal on there. I thought that was maybe going to have glyphs on it, but it doesn't seem to have anything. You can still access like other space stations and your bases and stuff from there, but no portal glyphs. Is my mic like right up in my face? I can barely see myself in my computer. Ginger, thank you very much for the follow, and Dan Cover. Beg your pardon, I didn't hear nothing. Had my alerts turned off because I got raided by like 2,000 people the other day, which was absolutely crazy. Oh, it's a bad place to stop. Let's do a quick scan on the moon. radiated. Yeah, I'll forget that. Give that a pass. No, they found... Oh, just the regular portals. Don't they work? I thought they'd work. Is that since the update? These are the portals that that you enter the glyphs into, right? I can go and find one of those very easily. I have a base right next to a couple of them actually. Mind you, if I go over there, I'm going to have to figure out a way to power these little bases, although they're only tiny. I would only need to power the base portal. That's the only thing that would need a bit of juice. Maybe I'll go and give that a go in a bit. Scarlet Rain. Sentinels spread thin. It's kind of nice. I'm not a big fan of these filters, like the weird kind of filters they put on them, but this is alright. I just find a planet that's got the buried technology modules that don't seem to be anywhere. Maybe I'm in the wrong kind of system. Bit of oxygen. These trees are huge. I bet they still don't give you that much carbon though, do they? Well, actually, let me scan it first. I'll get a secondary resource out of these. Nitrogen. 51. That's not a lot. No, I'm going to keep moving, I think. I'll have to leave this system because this doesn't actually have a space station on it. So if I want to go warp to a portal, we'll have to go to a... It was after the glyph portals. It was part of a mission. Sentinels keep it from working. We'll go and have a look at that. Go and jump to another system, get in a space station and portal out to one of the bases I've got right next to a portal. Hopefully I've got enough resources to power it all up. Last time I visited, I noticed that it wasn't working. Usually you power them up once and they seem to last forever. Okay, anywhere will do. I think the place we'll go to will be it's the furthest point away from the centre of Euclid. There is no star further than this star that we're going to. So a quick nose at the planets, see what we've got here first. That doesn't look too appetising. Dusty? Oh, it's not bad actually, but kind of like some of the dusties. Gamma intensive. Was it 2 planets here? Yeah, that's it. Let's just go space station and get out of here. Yeah, because since the update I haven't actually touched any of the proper portals. Try to remember what it was called, which base it was. Oh, I think I know. Centre point, that one's right at the centre. Yes, that one there, I think. Was that it? No, I don't think that was it actually. It's that one. Yeah, this one here, centre point, that is right at the very centre of the Euclid galaxy, and that one's right at the very outer edge. I've been to all the extremities. Actually, that's not true. I haven't been to the opposite side of the galaxy. Like, the centre of the Euclid galaxy is technically not right in the centre of it, so to speak. Everyone starts at a relative distance from the centre, but we're all kind of on the same side of the centre. If you go past it, that's like where people don't spawn there when they first start their game. So my task researchers on my base disappeared. The NPCs that you hire, I haven't actually put any of those in yet. Were they? I did visit my other older base, and I don't remember if they were there. There we go. Portal. Yeah, so like I say, I've shown this off before. This is like as far as you can go away from the centre of Euclid. Let's get in photo mode real quick. Try and bring nighttime on. It's kind of hard to see it here. Let's move the moon around. You can sometimes see, well, you can sort of see it. There's a few stars at the bottom there, then there's nothing above us. It's a bit hard to see with the cloud. Well, there you go, that's better. You can see all the stars there. So that's the Euclid galaxy. The stars that you see in the sky are actually the stars that you see on the galactic map. It's like an accurate representation. People just assume that those stars that you see is just a picture. It's nothing. It's just a background. But it's not. That is actually the galactic map. So that's Euclid, and then that's outside of Euclid, where there are no stars. And that's a little feature of the game that I absolutely love. Let's see if we've got the stuff to power this thing up. Should have. Got plenty of stuff on me. Well, I think it's going to work. Let's throw salt. Stop using all my good stuff. I think we should be alright. I don't see why this wouldn't work. Yep, we're good. I think. Portal seems to beg me as I approach, demanding my attention. It requires me to activate it. It requires me to travel on. Yeah, there we go. Works. It says, yep, firing up. That's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Like I say, it's just like a little feature that not everyone knows about. It's just a little interesting kind of thing. Can I also pull up, if you're super quick, hold on. There you go, it's coordinates for this place. If you're on a desktop or something, or if you can screen snap, you can have the coordinates there and you can come to the outer edge of Euclid. It is actually an interesting little place. Like, no one ever comes out here, it's dead. There's like me and one other traveller that's sort of been out here. Put in 170 hours in game so far and had no idea it was that realistic. I know people that have played this game for like loads and loads, like hundreds and hundreds of hours, and they had no idea either. There's a few little things like that in the game. I'm wondering if this place is still full of all the comballs. Must be like the most visited planet through one of these portals, because it's the first glyph that you get. So as soon as everyone gets one glyph, they all came here. And it used to be like really madly populated with the communication balls, but they might have all gone now because of the updates. We'll see. Over there, it might crash me out. It's been a long time since I've been here. Might even find my own combo, you never know. It's kind of slow on the warp. I wonder if that's because it's loading everything. Here we go. There it is. Oh my god, look, there's bases and everything here now. Well, if I've got a combo here, I'm not sure I'm going to find it. Let's have a look from above. Get a bit of daylight in here. Oh, it's definitely changed. This wasn't one of these shattered planets. I forget what it was. I think it was like radioactive or something. There's something built up on that hill. Cool, this is actually quite an interesting place to explore. There's a lot going on here. There's teleporters everywhere. None of them powered anymore. That's not another building, is it? It doesn't look like there's as many combos as I remember. Like, this used to be really saturated. Like, they were absolutely everywhere, all on top of the hills and stuff. This FPS drop. If I've got one here, I'm trying to remember, I might have buried mine. Oh, it's crashed. You did say about the FPS drop. There you go, got a clip. Yeah, like I say, you're now part of a very exclusive club, because no one's ever been out that far. For some reason, people don't ever consider. Let's send in the thing. Yeah, nobody ever seems to think about going the opposite direction from the centre. Either that, or they just never find what the furthest one is. It is difficult to find it, because the galaxy itself, it's pizza box shaped, but the edges of it, they're kind of like that. And so if you travel from the bottom, you'll hit there, and you'll think that's the furthest point, but it's not. You've got to keep going up and at an angle, and eventually you'll hit a top corner, and that's where the furthest planet is. Yeah, I'm not surprised that crashed. It's a lot of stuff there. Update 2.06. Yeah, I updated. I've already done the update for that. For some reason it only still says 2.0 in the bottom corner for patch notes, but just before I got on it said that the update was here. Hopefully it's not going to load me back into the portal place again. It might be alright. Ah, there we go. It's thrown us back into the space station. Hopefully my ship will load in. We'll give that a minute. These updates, how fast are these coming out? To be honest, I'm surprised how stable Beyond is, considering how much of an overhaul. Me too, definitely. I was expecting my PlayStation, like with Next, when that came out, I play on a PS4 Pro, and this thing was cooking meat. Like, it was so hot. Found another portal. I'll tweet you what it says. Yeah, do that. I'm interested to see. Do you have all... I assume you have all the glyphs. What's that? Oh, nice. There we go. Come on, Mr. Geck. What you got for me? Show me something good. Positron ejector, that's the one. That's what I want. That's a pretty funky colour, like a mustardy yellow. Kinda like it. Yeah, if you go to that furthest star system, you'll just probably see my name all over the place. I've done quite a lot of exploration out there. There's like that furthest system wasn't discovered by me though. It was discovered by somebody else, and when I found it, I recognised his name from Reddit. So I sent him a message and said, like, you know, look where I am. I've found your star system. And he said that he'd lost his save. And he decided to make his way back over again. Like, it takes a long time getting there. But he travelled back out and we built bases together. I can't remember if it was actually in that system or close by, but there'll be a couple of our bases there. So that was a nice experience. Meet a new player and build a base together. He was a really cool guy. Let's hit the triangle. Let's get this thing back up. Give me a system with lots and lots of planets. There we go. Oh, it's opulent as well. Geck. It's nice, that'll do. Do I have to have the grave glyphs to access them? You do. Yeah, to use the portal, you have to have all the portal glyphs. Well, you can get the first one and just use that. And then you'll go to that system that I just went to, but you'd only need one glyph in that case to use the portal. Can't put nav data in a signal booster anymore. How do you find manufacturing facilities? I've not tried it. I've not played with those yet, but I've heard that it just seems to be random, doesn't it? If you use a signal booster, it takes you to a random building rather than something specific, which is kind of crappy. Not sure why they would have done that. Ooh, that planet looks nice. Look at that. Tell me it's lush. Green water and blue grass. It is. We're going there. That looks really nice. I think that's hot. That looks rocky. Yeah, I've no idea why they've changed that. You know what, somebody was asking me about how to find these new upgrades. I wonder if they're in manufacturing facilities, and that's why nobody can find them. What they called it was like an automated audio unit or computer or something, and there was another one, automated lighting unit or something. I forget exactly what it was, but I couldn't find it, and I've seen other people asking where it is. Perhaps we'll go on a hunt for a manufacturing facility. Oh, we're looking for these buried technology modules. See if we can see what's up. Maybe we'll get some new tech. Ah, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Not sure about this brown sky. Is it getting kind of dark though? Maybe it's better in midday sort of time. Let's do a hard save here. Oh, there we go. Technology modules and everything. I love these guys just standing around tapping away on computers and stuff. When I was triangulating the signal beacons, it had me go to manufacturing facilities. The researchers disappeared too. I think that was 720. Oh, maybe I'll have to go back to one of my older bases at some point and see what happened there. You can't call them or nothing. You can't sort of activate them. And this is the NPCs we're talking about, right? The quest givers. How far is this? 2 hours. Okay, I'm not doing that on foot. It's a little bit too far. Let's go for technology modules. 300. 78, nice and close. Oh no, that one's closer. Well, this planet looked a lot nicer from out in space, that's for sure. Not very keen on brown. Can I pick it up? There we go. Oh, I should totally feed those things and ride them. They're cool. I've been having a great time today looking on Twitter, looking at all the screenshots and stuff of people riding all these weird animals. Some of them look awesome. Sean Murray's been sharing a few of them as well. I'm a big fan of screenshots. Something's angry at me. Oh my god, is it that? Don't be angry at me. I've done nothing to you. Behaviour, prudent. No, it can't be that. Won't lie, pooped a little bit there. It's a big scary animal, and it just vanished as well. It's this thing. Oh. Okay, we'll just leave you. That big long thing was coming at me. I thought it was gonna make mincemeat of me. Someone said the game runs better if you turn off multiplayer. Yeah. That was more to do with the crashes that you got in the space anomaly. like the Nexus thing, which seems to be fixed now. I've been up there playing a bit of multiplayer. I did a mission or two with a couple of random people, most of who are really annoying, and they just back out before you even start it, and it's like, why are you even starting the mission if you're just going to back out? Just do it. Let's try to do some of the pirate missions, and I can solo them just fine, so I thought, oh, I'll pick up a noob or something somewhere and give them a carry. They'll get like 250,000 units for nothing basically, and they just back out. Maybe it's a connection thing, I don't know. Maybe they're just getting kicked out. I still don't suppose everything's completely stable just yet, so we'll have to see how that works out in the future. Big scary animal just chilling, baby worm creature trying to kill you. That's how I thought. I thought it was that was coming for me. And then it was this little thing just appears out of the grass. Well, that one's a bit bigger. Yeah. Oh, did that thing just attack it? Or did it just run off? Okay, let's have a look, see how many of these I've got. Get quite a few. 15. Oh no, I've got more than that. 22, I think. Is that it? We're more than halfway there and we've barely done anything. It's easy. So once we get this done, we'll pop up to the Nexus, or the space anomaly. I don't think we're supposed to call it the space anomaly. It's technically it's still the space anomaly, isn't it? The Nexus is that big glowing goob thing. More? Where are they? I don't know if you can hear people shouting outside. I kind of live like near some bars and stuff, so get very noisy drunk people walking around outside sometimes. Didn't realise until today you had to clear rusted metal, like the goop from objects. Oh yeah, yeah. You can either keep it or just dispose of it, like kill it. That goop stuff, though, you can turn that into nanites. It takes forever to refine it, but throw it into a refiner and it gives you all this other stuff. Viscous fluids and some kind of mould it turns into. Like you have to refine it like 4 times, I think. Yeah, keep your residual goop. There's a few things that are good for turning into nanites. Like the larval cores, they give you 50 nanites, I think, per larval core. What they called hadal cores, the underwater things with the big fish that chases you, they turn into 50 nanites as well. And pugnium, that refines into nanites. Pugnium's very good because it's very easy to get if you just shoot up a few sentinels. Bells! How you doing? Haven't seen you for a while. Well, not live. I've seen you leave some comments here and there. Nice to see you. I have an itty bitty base. Should I start focusing on it more? It's up to you. Depends how much you enjoy the base building. I'm definitely going to be getting more into base building. I've built one. And I want to, I definitely want to build another one and start going a little bit bigger. Is that crashed ship? There we go. How you doing, Bells? You been enjoying the update so far? I've been having a great time with it. Even despite all the crashes and bugs and things that have been going on. I won't complain, they've been patching super quick. Getting a patch in the first day is like almost unheard of. Was it 2 patches in the first day? I think went to experimental anyway. They work at crazy speeds. Well, the ship might not be all that great, but I get some nice resources here. C-class name, Gravity Owl. I've never seen a name like that before. It's not bad though. Loving it. I'm loving it too. I'm having a great time. Boost homing. Yeah, we'll do the homing signal thing. Those big things with the long legs make me nervous for some reason. So I think it's the way they walk around. Keep making me think that they're coming for me. They're pretty big and fast. Yeah, there's been a lot to do so far. What was that? Life support module. S-class. Ooh, that's fancy. Don't think I need it, but... maybe I'll have a look, see which one of these is not very good. Life support tank 68%. Solar panel power. 68. Not sure what I want. Life support tanks or solar panel powers. I might just sell it. I do like finding S-class mods though. That's always useful. Clear a little bit of room. I might actually shoot back to the base at some point because I need to unload some of this crap. Start throwing it in storage. Or start refining it. Let's go pick up these resources first. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not going to kill me. Let's grab a bunch of this oxygen. I've got something coming to attack me now. Played hours in VR non-stop. Oh my god. I think I'd pass out playing VR sometimes. I'm very tempted to get it though. I've got to say, I might get a headset. I don't really want to play with the wands. I did have is it Bam Bam? I think his name is. He's on Twitter. He's on my followers there, and he joined me today inside the Nexus building, and people playing VR with their arms waving around all over the place. It just makes me laugh. There was 3 VR players all together at one point, and they're all doing all these crazy things. But I think I'd just prefer playing with a controller, if I'm honest. Just the ability to look around will do me nice. Where is this angry animal? It's not attacking me. Oh, is it underground? I guess it's in that cave. Oh God, so much. I'm oxygen rich. O2'd out of my mind. Right, let's get some technology modules. There we go. Another one there. Connection is trash, might drop out. No worries, bro. It's all good. I was praising this game earlier, saying I haven't had a crash, and then I had a crash, didn't I? Just occurred to me. Although that was an exceptional planet, I'll give it a pass there. I think everyone would crash out on that place. There we go, got another one. How do you start to make exocrafts? You do it through the... Well, I'm not sure if you can actually buy those now, like the blueprints. I did see them on the... in the Space Anomaly, you go to the room at the back that's got all the different merchant guys. And it looks like they're selling all the blueprints in there. Because I haven't got all the exocraft yet. But there are missions. You do it through the NPC, the base NPC guy. Build the terminal in your base, hire a big Viking guy to work for you, and he'll give you the missions for doing them. If they still exist. I don't see why they wouldn't. They actually weren't bad missions then. And you don't have to pay for them that way either. I don't remember if there's an order you have to do the base building missions in. Probably have to. Yeah, I think there is. I think you have to start off with the construction the construction NPC first, the little geck, and he'll eventually ask you something. He'll ask you to bring him something from like the Viking. Sorry, from the Corvex guy, if I remember right. The scientist you have to hire. We've got a building. Unknown building. Right, let's go for that. Go and pick up this. Oh, did I just hit that animal? My bad. Sorry. Hit the knowledge stone. We'll go have a run over there, see what that is. I'll try and remember. I normally say like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this, and then I'll completely forget what it was within 5 minutes because I'll get distracted by something else. I want to find one of those, what's it called, manufacturing facilities. Let's see if there's any new blueprints there. because that will explain a lot. If it's down there, then I don't think that's going to be a manufacturing facility. PS4 users are lucky, they've got affordable VR. PC VR costs like 400 by itself. Is that just for like the headset? What's the PlayStation one? That's like 200 quid, I think. £200, $200, whatever. Another S-Class module, underwater protection. Doing good for these S-Class modules today. I like this planet. It's giving me some goodies. Can I get another building somewhere maybe? Oh, there is a building. Oh no, no it's not. Debris? Is that what it is? That's not that, is it? It's in the back. Oh, is that where I just come from? It is. Wait, how far was that one? It's a little bit closer over there. What a surprise. Right, what are we up to? 36. I'm only going to need like 4 more and then I'm done. Let's have a little clear up. Can we get like a stack all button so it just moves everything from this inventory into the cargo slots if there's stuff already there? That would be nice. I'm doing a little bit too much inventory management, I think, at the minute. Oh, I totally just destroyed that instead of analysing it. That was clever. Cheapest I can find is the Vive right now. It's 500 brand new. Why are they so expensive? I guess Sony maybe are just subsidising them. Or unless the headset's just not all that good compared to the PC ones, I don't know, but you would have thought if somebody could make a £200 headset and undercut by that much, they would have done it. So I reckon Sony are making a bit of a loss on them, or a very small profit on the VR headsets. But yeah, I can't do VR on my PC, unfortunately. I think you need like at least is it a 1080 graphics card or something, which I don't have. Pretty sure my graphics card is not powerful enough. Ooh, look at that, I got 2 in 1. Double bubble. That's enough. Should I have to buy everything I need? Let's get the ship and get out of here. Jump in and out quick, just do a quick save. 1060 Ti, yeah, that's right, yeah. That was the one. I don't actually remember what I can never remember what my PC stuff is. I have no idea about PCs really. I bought like a cheap gaming one, and then I just bought like a new graphics card and some RAM sticks and stuck that in there, and it seems to be alright. Like, it runs things on medium pretty well. Doesn't catch fire or anything like that. It's actually pretty good for a budget, I think. But it is definitely budget. Well, that planet looks nice too. Maybe not radioactive. Okay, let's go in the anomaly. And spend some stuff. Although I could probably buy a 1060 Ti cheaper now, but I don't think the rest of my PC would run it. I don't think the motherboard would take it. But I'm alright. I don't really gain much on a PC. I play like City Skylines, which isn't very demanding. There's no one else loaded in here. Keep seeing ships that are oh. It's okay, we're just loading in. Yeah, if you've been in here today at all, you've probably seen ships floating around in circles and stuff. It's happened to me once. For some reason ships are not landing, they're just floating around on their own, uncontrollably. Kind of fun though, because you can jump on them and make them spin. Alright, this is what we want. Construction research. I do want that at some point, but not just yet. Harvests reality paradoxes and convert them into usable antimatter. They're just really giving away antimatter at the minute. So there you go, there's transport modules. So you can just buy the geobays. I don't know if that gives you the option to actually build the exocraft, but you can definitely build the geobays. So as you can see, I've done like the missions for the roamer and that's it. So I can buy these other ones, unlock these and do them after. What did I want? This is what I wanted. Mineral extractor. Automated mineral harvester. Determine a site within the surveying upgrade for the analysis visor. Mineral extraction rates and produced minerals. Ah, right, okay, yeah. Will vary from site to site. Requires power to function. It's a bit dodgy. Connect to silos with pipelines to allow collection. Connect to silos with pipelines? Oh, okay, yeah. Supply pipe. Supply depot. Automated gas harvester. I guess that's what the cloud thing is when you use the analysis visor. Let's just buy these. I don't think I'm going to build these just yet. This is something I'll have to play around with a little bit, because I'm going to have to go and find somewhere to actually use them. There we go. Got all of that stuff now. So yeah, I'm wondering if we're supposed to have more stuff under here at some point. One thing I did notice as well, I can't remember where it shows you. There's somewhere, before you build that electromagnetic generator, it shows it as a C class, which makes me wonder if they're going to release more, like if there's a B or an A class one that gives more power. I didn't quite understand. I can't remember which window I saw it in, but it definitely came up showing that that was a C class upgrade, or a C class unit or whatever. Alright, I think I have everything else. Let's go and try and find a manufacturing facility. Somebody was telling me you can get Quicksilver out of these missions, but I thought I'd already done the Atlas path. I'm going to have to go back and try again. So very much want to get some Quicksilver, because there's a few items I haven't bought yet, which I'll be very interested to get. Hawks do. Dinner time. Enjoy your dinner, and we'll catch you again next time, bro. I have a $1,200 PC and plan on playing classic WoW, which could run on the toaster. So, so yeah, fuck my life. All right. Yeah, mine's not even that. Mine's not even $1,200. Like, I think I paid like, what did I pay for that? It's probably about half the price of your one. But it, like I say, it works. It plays very basic stuff. I can play No Man's Sky on it on medium. That's fine by me. Yeah, I've got a lot to buy. I really want that terrarium, but I've only got 150 Quicksilver. Oh, and that pocket reality generator. I had something messed up for me when we were doing all the community missions. It came in tiers, didn't it? Like, it started off one week was tier 1, the second week was tier 2, and the third week was tier 3. Once I'd completed tier 1, it didn't let me do any of the other. It was just scanning animals. Like, you had to go to a planet and scan things or whatever. And it just stopped at tier 1. And so I missed out on like 2 weeks worth of stuff. I was really annoyed, because I'd never really got into doing the community missions before that. I didn't have a lot of interest in them. I keep seeing it. It's just, I don't know if this is a glitch or what. I keep seeing these ships in white, and I'm sure it's a bug. Either that, or everyone's going to the same planet and getting the same ship. But usually when there's a graphical glitch with the paintwork on these things, it's got to be because all the feet are white and everything. Yeah, usually when there's a graphics glitch on a ship, they show up black, not white. So it's really odd. I did think earlier that maybe these people had figured out how to do ship painting or something and nobody told me. But I don't think that's the case. What's that, 2 or 3 ships that are all stuck together there? That's nice, I like that. This has honestly been my favourite thing about this space anomaly, is seeing all the other players' ships. I'm a real dork when it comes to all the ships in this game. I really like them. Oh, look at that over there. Bright fluorescent yellow. I like that. That's a good one. Yeah, I think a lot of people just bring their best ships in here because they want to show off, which is fine by me. I'm quite happy, quite happy looking at everyone's favourite ships. I brought my squid in earlier, and that got a bit of attention from a few people. I don't know why. It's not like they're uncommon or anything. Where did I leave my ship? Lost. Did I just run past it? Where is my ship? go. Let's go find a manufacturing facility. Or at least try to. Right, that's the planet we've already visited. Got quite a selection in this system. Find one there. Oh, leave me alone. Come on. He's a nippy one, this. Explorers, they do turn rather fast. Got ya. This is the other one, a shuttle. This shouldn't be so bad. Yeah, made mincemeat of him. Didn't make it. Is that it? Okay, where are we going? Maybe I will have a look at that watery planet, although then again that's probably not a good place to go if you're looking for buildings. Let's go there. Maybe dig up a bit of salvage while we're at it. So many Twitter notifications, I can't keep up with all this stuff. I'm looking for a picture. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, this is all water as well. This probably isn't a good place. Have a little fly around and do a couple of scans and we might come across something. Trade post. Nope, just a save point. It seems to be all I find nowadays when I'm looking for buildings. It's just those save points. I'm not even sure why we have so many of them in the game. They're kind of pointless. So let me try the signal booster thing. I haven't actually tried one yet since the update, so we'll see what's going on there. I don't suppose there's any other way to find them, is there? Do Exocraft? If they do, if Exocraft scan for them, then I don't think I have the right scanner just yet. Portable technology. Signal booster. Nanotube and a metal plate. Or do I need anything to charge this thing? Locate nearby structures, decipher. On drop pod coordinate data. Is that the navigation data, I assume? Does it even tell you what you find? Does it just say there's a building here? Oh no, trading post. Will it let me scan again? Oh, your name's all in dark blue on a black background. Dan cover. Hello, bro. Welcome. Sorry. I really had to struggle to see your name there. I was lurking here a little while, doing some other stuff. Really enjoying the stream so far. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And I definitely appreciate lurkers, that's for sure. I know there's a lot of people like to, same as me, I do a lot of lurking too when I'm playing the game. It's nice to be able to watch and play at the same time. Get a little sense of multiplayer. It says it's only going to give me one thing at a time, and I don't really want to visit that trade post. It's a bit of a shame. Yeah, signal boosters are not looking so good at the minute. Let's go and drop in over there. At least it doesn't cost anything to take off from that. We'll try again, see what else we can find. Does seem like this is going to be a very time-consuming way of finding a building that you want now, though. That's great. I mean, that's got to look brilliant in VR when you're flying along low level. Try and miss the buildings, and you can look out at the side windows and stuff. A little bit envious of you VR guys. Let's see if I've got anything I can sell while I'm here. Bit of inventory cleaning again. Really, I need to be doing refining. Well, I've got navigation data, so that wasn't it. So what was that thing it was asking for? That was weird. I don't suppose it's anything I can craft, is it? Hunting the octopus right now. Wish me luck. Oh, the squid ship. Hey Ginger, good luck. I've actually got a couple of locations saved that used to have them. I don't know if ships have changed with the last update, but I have a couple of bases built at trade posts where squid ships spawn, so I can just go and get one anytime I want. But like I say, that may have changed. I have got a green squid, but I never use it. Never. I might just keep it just because it's kind of cool. I actually really like it. They've changed the squid ships now. They've made them a lot smaller, and I think they look a hell of a lot better smaller. Temporary frigate upgrade, okay. Yeah, I don't know what that thing was that it was asking me for. Let's put that another one of these down. Decipher. One Drop pod coordinate data. I guess that's just to find drop pods then, isn't it? I don't know what that is. If it's like an actual thing that you pick up or what. Ooh, ooh. What is that? Another trading post. Is that what we're going to find? Trade posts. Hey, look at these Rasamamas. These are nice. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I want to pick it up. It's got an A-class. I kind of like that. It's nice. It's got the little R2 unit on the side. Yeah. That's two of these that I found today that I really like. The Rassers. I love those little R2 units. Alright, let's go back to the base and do a little bit of refining, because I think this isn't a good planet anyway for trying to find a building, but obviously finding manufacturing facilities now is not easy. Especially if those signal boosters are just going to keep giving me trade posts. Space station. On a new save for Beyond update, wouldn't help me anyway. Got like 2 glyphs. Yeah. I don't think they're not as bad. Well, as far as I'm aware, they're not as bad as they used to be finding the squid ships. Like during Atlas Rises, I think it was Atlas Rises, they used to be like really difficult to find. I struggled for a long time to find them, and then all of a sudden I kept finding, popping up all over the place. That's a weird texture. Oh, it's all doing it. My ship's being torn apart by Thanos by the looks of it. Have you guys been enjoying the update so far? I definitely have. Day 1 was pretty rough, but I'm really enjoying it now. Some of the major crashes got fixed. I wasn't too bad on crashes on day 1. I did have a few. I think I crashed like 4 or 5 times. And it's all a little confusing when it first starts, because the changes are so sweeping. There's so many changes. Let's have a look up this side first. And it's a lot to get your head round. And you've been playing a game for like, well, since Next, so like a year or whatever. You've got so used to the game, then suddenly like things like the controls are changing, and it's like, oh my god, I feel like I don't have a clue what I'm doing anymore. But once you get into it, it's awesome. I really like that they give you a lot to learn. Game seems AAA now. Definitely does. Sup, Queenie, homie. Yeah, I'll definitely agree with that AAA feel. I mean, from the amount of games that they've sold now, that's they've definitely got the money to put into it. They're on AAA money. Oh, he's got crap. But even though they've got all that cash, they're not like hiring a big ton of devs to work on the game or anything. It's still like a really small dev team. And I don't think that's ever really going to change. That's kind of what Sean's always wanted. Thanks, Queen. So rude. How dare you? Where am I going? Where's my base? Visions Bound? No, not that one. Beyond Outpost, that's the one. I named it by update so I remember which one's which. And if you wasn't here for the early part of the stream, then you get to see my base now. My new base that I've been building. Doesn't look great. The wiring's dodgy. It's like I've been saying that we've got to deal with cable management now. And that's pretty hard going. But it's alright. I'm enjoying it. I will figure out some way to hide all the cables properly. I don't really want to sort of dig underneath my base and dig out trenches and fill them back in with a terrain manipulator. It's going to be a lot of work. Loving my colour changing headset. I can't turn that off. It just does it on its own. Well, I don't know, maybe I could download something and do it, but yeah, I'm stuck with an RGB headset. It's actually really comfortable though, that's why I won't get rid of it. I've got a funny head, I think. Some headsets really hurt the top of my head. I'm kind of sensitive to certain headsets, and this one's comfy though. Right. Yeah, so if you didn't see the base earlier, it's only a small one. It's not a big base. I've done my landing pad out there, which isn't straight. Just a little viewing area. But you can see all my cabling all over the place. Got a couple of solar panels on the roof. Only 3 of them. Which isn't really enough to power anything. Teleporter. Got the base cache. Save point in there. I've done the nutrient processor in here, and I was talking about it earlier. I found access ingredient storage, which kind of blew my mind. So let me see if I can empty any of this stuff out here. No. Oh, it only holds 50. That's really crappy, isn't it? Oh. Meaty chunks, processed meat. Let's get rid of this because that's something that's already cooked. I thought it would hold more than that. Just saw the pink grass. Yeah, it kind of goes like from blue to purple to pink. It's actually really cool. We'll go outside in a minute and I'll show you. Let me throw away all this stuff here. I can't remember which of this stuff's crafted already. Steamed vegetables, that's done. Sweet root. So this is all staying. Feline liver. And milk. Lots and lots of milk. And I did build a second base up the top there. I've already shown this off once. What was my max viewer count the other day? I got raided with 1,800 and something, 1,820 people, and I maxed out at 2,000. I think it was just under 2,100 viewers. So even though I got raided by a huge amount, I still managed to gain viewers at one point. It was only because I was right at the top of the... I think I was the second biggest streamer for a very short amount of time. And with the update just dropping, obviously people are sort of clamouring to see what's new. And being on PlayStation, the Steam version wasn't out yet, so the bigger streamers were all kind of lacking behind a little bit, I think. I was very fortunate, and that will never happen again, I'm pretty sure. It's terrifying, I've got to admit. All of a sudden you've got 2,000 people looking at you. It's kind of a bit daunting, that. But it went alright. It went good. And I even finished with like 300 people still watching. You have 30 more followers since that stream. Do I really? I did pick up a lot. But I was really happy like that. Like I only just started. Really deserve it. Thank you. That's really nice of you. But I'd literally just started streaming. Pete, thank you. And yeah, I just literally started like 5 minutes earlier. Then I got raided by all these people. And I streamed for about 3 or 4 hours, I think it was. And I still finished with 300 people, which was crazy. Absolutely mad. So yeah, the base, you see my wiring's all gone red there. I've got a light switch plumbed in. I'll show you some power stuff. So I've got electromagnetic generators, which you have to place in a certain place. Like, you can't just drop those anywhere, you have to find the right kind of site to use them. And I've got a little basement area for the batteries, which are all stored. And these are all disconnected at the minute, so if I ever need power, I just hit that switch and that livens up the rest of the base. So I've got a couple of refiners there, so let me throw some stuff in here quickly. What are we using? Larval cores, they can go. Oh, that was quick. Okay, we'll throw something else in. I think I've got a load of pugnium I can throw in there. Oh yeah, loads. 612 nanites if I use that. Nip nip buds. Residual goop, that can go in, I guess. Right, we'll leave that doing its thing. Another light switch in here. And I'll show you the teleporter, which is awesome. Super happy with the teleporter they've put in this game. So I said about my other base that's up the top there, which you can't really see because it's raining, but it's up there. It doesn't have a door, like an external door. The only way in and out is through the teleporter up here. And it just immediately throws you up into my second base. It's awesome. I love it. It's been one of my highlights from the update, is that thing. So this is just all storage up here, nothing else. There is an upstairs building, but that's empty at the moment. But I just decided to throw all my storage units. So while I'm here, I can empty out some of this crap. Or maybe I can't. I don't have any... Oh, that's ingredient storage, okay. What we've got to throw in there. Salvage data, should I throw that in? I don't know whether to keep these other modules. You have a good style. I could see you getting a decent following. Honestly, I'm quite happy being small time. I'm fine with that. That's no problems with me. You're the boss, Rhino. Thanks, Queen. You really don't mean that. I'm sure you want to say something mean to me like you normally do. Biatch. Even the content was boring. If the content was boring, your voice is like the British Bob Ross of gaming. The Bob Ross of No Man's Sky. Imagine that. That's a title. Power system looks really interesting. Can't wait to mess with it. The solar panels are really cool. The solar panels are cool, but I think they're a little bit underpowered. You have to kind of... I guess you'd need like a lot of batteries and a lot of solar panels to keep everything charged up to keep working through the darkness. But I don't know, I've not had a proper play with solar panels yet. I did try powering another base, like a big base with solar panels, and I thought I'm gonna have to cover the whole building in solar panels to get this to run. They need to add a bit more power, I think, to those things. Rude. Give you a compliment and I get insulted by saying I'm going to be mean to you. Bob Ross. What else do you expect, Queen? You play Fortnite, of course I'm going to be rude to you. God damn Fortnite players. Right, let's throw this microprocessors. They can go. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with all these other bits. Let's just chuck them. Get them all out of the way. Navigation data, I think we can just get rid of that. I still don't actually know what eating does. I've not read up on it. Does it give me a bonus or something? Oh, life support. Oh, is that what it's for? It's kind of... Oh, it doesn't even charge it up that much, does it? Bit of sweet cocoa. It seems a bit long-winded just for life support. Having to craft food and stuff. Not sure if it seems a little bit pointless. Salvage data, I'll leave that in my storage containers as well. Oh, get off the ladder. Right, I think I'm going to have a clear inventory, almost. Kind of. For once. Queen, you probably don't know this, you can actually ride animals in this game now. It's kind of like a bit of faffing around to do it, but you can do it. You'd love it. Right, we're kind of tidy. Rhino is soft talking as well. Actually, this planet probably isn't a bad one to go looking for buildings, or is it? No, wait, I might be wrong. There's no space station here, so there's no buildings either. There you go, there's pink grass. You see, it goes a bit purpley in places, and blue in others. And when the light changes, it all sort of goes into purples and blues and things as well. It's nice, I like it. Right, teleport out. I'm gonna go find some buildings again. Let's pick a base somewhere. Oh, that's my old base. I might not go there actually, thinking about it, because it's pretty big. I might crash the game again. What animals can I ride around in your game then, Rhino? Pretty much anything. They have to be like of a certain size, and you have to make bait for them. Like you have to make food. So you tempt them with like this bait stuff, and then you can either milk them or ride them. That's cool, the grass. Yeah, nice grass. Yeah, it is really nice. I was quite impressed with that place when I found it, and immediately built a base there. I did find a planet with like really bright blue grass earlier. I was considering building there too, but I ended up moving on. I think I'll stick with one base just for the time being. Oh, what am I doing? This was I kind of built this as a dick move, this this place. I don't know why I did it. I just had an idea that I'd build a base with no doors and a weird top to it. And you'll see it, and I'll show you. If you ever find this place, don't ever try and go inside. It's pointless. Oh. Yeah, if you haven't got the best jetpack, you have to try and get up there. And once you get in, you just fall down this long pipe and there's nothing at the bottom. And if you haven't got a very good jetpack, you probably won't get out the top again. I don't know why I did it. Completely pointless, but this planet hasn't changed. This is still the same colour. I actually really like this planet. It was very nice the first time I found it. Let's dig this up. Okay, let's get in the ship, find a building. I did actually have someone join me on this game as well, and they did actually go in that top bit, but they had enough jetpack to get back out. To be honest, you can probably ride the wall out of there. I don't think it would actually trap you. Orange grass is cool too. There's loads of cool planets in this game. It's just got to go out and find them. It's all about exploring. That's why I love the game. I love a bit of exploration, finding all the best stuff. Have you watched Game Mode's No Man's Sky streams? He's good as well. He is good. He's got a wonderful voice on him. And he's super nice as well. He's a really nice guy. And you are my friends. I love Game Mode. He's brilliant. I haven't watched him for a while, but yeah, for some reason I don't really watch much of YouTube streams anymore. I don't know. I think I'm missing out quite a bit. I know there's some good people that do stream over on YouTube, and I should really get into watching them, but I tend to just stick to Twitch now. Oh, hello, got a building. And it's kind of silly I do stick to Twitch, because half of the streamers, they're not like proper No Man's Sky streamers. All the hardcore No Man's Sky guys are all on YouTube. Twitch, you know, obviously we've got Bruce Cooper over here. He's very much a hardcore No Man's Sky player these days, which is good. I ended off when I did finish my big stream the other day, I ended off raiding him with 300 people, and he was a little bit gobsmacked. I mean, he knows that I got raided. He knows I'm only a little small-time streamer, but it was nice to be able to drop in there and give him, you know, streaming's his job, and so it's nice to be able to deliver a bunch of people over to Bruce and give them someone to watch as well. Bruce is great. I like him. Brucey boy. Rhino, can I ask a question? What do you think of the app Mixer? It's also a streaming app. I haven't looked at Mixer too much. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of people there. Like, it doesn't have like a huge amount of viewers. It's still kind of small time. That may change. It might be worth like making an account now and see how it goes in the future. I've got no real intention of going over there. It looks all a bit weird. I'd kind of prefer Mixer if they made it like really basic and simple. He just tried VR for the first time. Funny watching Game Mode getting excited. Bruce Cooper was streaming with VR and he wore a cow outfit. Was that yesterday? I think that was. It's hilarious. Oh, I'm going to have to watch that, because I guess Game Mode streams will all be saved as well, won't they? It'll be sort of uploaded on YouTube or whatever. Did I look at the multi-tool in here? I did try watching, who was it? Ivy Mike, I think. I was watching him earlier. Hidden Panda Show, I watch him as well. I've seen him a few times. There's loads of great people all making content and streaming. I think we're kind of spoilt for choice. Scented herbs. I kind of want to... I don't know if I should try and ride one of these. I'm going to have to try and make scented herbs again. I'm not sure if I've got all the stuff to do it. Let's have a look. 2 metal plating and a hermetic seal. 2 of those. Oh. 1 of those. Oh, let's do it. Oh, my ingredient storage is there. Okay, it's attached to that, and it doesn't matter where you build it. That's nice. How did I build it now? I need that Fecium stuff. We can just call it shit. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it is. Where's my shit? There it is. So I needed that. What was the other stuff? Oh, wait, I've got to kill that damn thing. These things are really annoying. Shaking my screen around. Okay. So we're at catalogue. What were they? Scented herbs, right? Yeah. Yeah, because I just Ninja switched to Mixer, gave it a lot of hype. Yeah, he did. He apparently had he's already got like 1 million people subscribed to him over there, which is a hell of a lot. Like for such a short amount of time, that is an enormous following. But he doesn't have a million people watching. Yeah, because I prefer Twitch. Never tried Mixer, but still, I tried watching some of Mixer, and I'm not overly impressed. Ninja had no choice to switch to Mixer, I don't think. He was paid so much money to go there. He was paid a hell of a lot of money, and Ninja was also kind of like his viewers were falling on Twitch. So this is kind of, you know, maybe he's getting a bit past his streaming time. I don't know. Like, I can't say for sure, but his numbers have definitely been dropping, like his viewership. So it makes good sense. It's a good business move for him to take a big payout and go and stream on Mixer instead. It was a smart decision. Right, I wanted to get that catalogue thing up and find out where the food thing was. Scented herbs. Cooking? Is that it? Herbivores, just harvestable plants. It doesn't tell you what a harvestable plant is. We'll see. Doesn't come up in the description, does it? Nope, not that. There we go. Oh, we're going to ride some beasts. That big brain looking thing that bops around in there. It's kind of weird. Thinking if we go over Mixer, there is less people. We could actually become famous over there. Because you'd have more of a chance, maybe. Like a mushroom, you just lasered. There is kind of mushroomy things in here. Let's cook some more of these. Is that it? Oh, it's 5 at a time. Not sure they needed to add progress Loading texts. I always thought Mixer was just an Xbox thing till recently. It's Microsoft, isn't it? And apparently they're going to be, well, people were saying they're going to be using it to sort of promote Halo, like using Ninja to promote Halo. Okay, got my scented herb. Let's throw all this stuff away. Ooh, let's craft up some of the other stuff as well. Do I need to craft that? I don't know. We'll do it. Got to attract all the animals if they're still here. There's a sentinel. I might have left it too late. They've all gone to bed. Have to wait for morning. Actually, we don't have to wait for morning, do we? We just got to fly to the light side. Is my ship over there? Where's my ship? Oh, it's there. So this will only be my second time riding and milking animals. I did it once earlier just to try and learn how to do it. Mind you, it's getting kind of light already. Probably put Ninja there to make Mixer more popular. Is that copyright in the Mixer? It's the same symbol. I'm not sure if copyright's still a thing or not. I don't suppose it is, because that's what they used to poop at, didn't they? But I don't know if that's changed with the plants. I'd have to look that up, actually. Oh, I've got an Atlas interface. I guess it's probably changed the name of copyright. Where's the sun? Why am I so blind? Let's go round. Go. Wake them up. You gotta find them. I don't know where they sleep. Oh my god, can you feed fish and ride them? How cool would that be? Probably not, but I think that would be nice. I'm gonna send a message to the Hello Game Zendesk. I want to ride fish. Make that a thing. I want to ride around on one of those big, massive fish that attack you. Three booming systems down so far, no squid ship. Only three. You're really expecting too much there. If you think 3 systems is going to get you a squid, it takes a while. I usually just sort of stumbled upon them a lot of the time, but I do kind of spend a lot of time in a system. Well, on occasions. I haven't really done that today so much. Animals, where you at? Got birds. Shall I just throw down some bait when they all come running at me from out of nowhere? Let's do the bait. Throw out a little sausage. Who wants it? No? Nobody wants a little sausage? They all heard about the milking and they've done the off. They don't want to hang around. They're like, hell no, I'm not going over there. Oh my god, is it getting dark? Or is that just cloud? Can't be getting night time already. I just got here. There's something there. What's that? I don't think that's what I want, is it? Want some scented herbs? Oh, that's not right. Where's the... Oh, look, they're all interested. We'll see if we get some of them big things come back and want some food as well. There they are. Oh, look at them ones. What do you eat? Fermented fruit. Oh, these are not the same ones, are they? They're different. They're fermented fruit as well. Feed the fish and eat the fish. Unfortunately, I don't think you can eat the fish. These are cool. I need fermented fruit now. And then other things. There we go, look, poop everywhere. See, it's that instead of copyright, so it's got to be the replacement. They've actually made like proper poop. Lovely. You love me now? Poopy animals. Where's the big things? Rhino, have you ever thought of doing some ASMR? No, ASMR is kind of weird. It's very, I don't know, uncomfortable, I think. It's not my thing. Some people love it. I don't know why, but apparently they, I don't know, they must have like really cool headsets or something, like really nice earphones, and they say it does weird stuff to you. I don't get that feeling. It's just odd. So no ASMR, thank you. There is a No Man's Sky content creator who does ASMR now, and I think he must be doing alright out of it. I think you'd be amazing at it. No, I'm really not. It's kind of, it's just weird. It's just one of those strange things. It's almost like a fetish for some people. Like, it just feels kind of pervy and wrong. Not for me. I like playing this game. This is what makes me happy. Not tickling people's ears or whatever it is. These animals have just totally abandoned me. Is there water somewhere? Maybe I should go where there's some water. Well, that looks kind of watery over there. So let's see if we can find something. What's that? Oh, it's the mission. ASMR does nothing for me. Oddly satisfying is better. Yeah. I don't get it. I thought it was really weird when it first became a thing and people buy those proper microphones for it, like the stereo headsets, and they've got ears on them. They're all brushing things up against them. It's like, nah, I'm alright. Just give me some good music. That's good enough for my ears, thanks. I can't believe I'm really struggling to find these damn animals now. Let me scan one of these birdies. These scanning birds got a lot easier. I like that. That's good. Do you actually watch it, like, late, or should I say listen to ASMR, Queen? Is that your thing? See, look how cool this planet is. This place is well nice. Get into a bit of woodland. A few trees and plants all over the place. No, I don't listen or watch it. Power washing videos. That I can watch. Power washing, hell yeah. That's major satisfaction. I'm about to give up on this planet. Those animals are just totally gone. Not here. What is it, like the wrong time of day or something? Or I don't get it. I think I'm going to head back for the ship, and then we'll go and see if we can find like a coastline or something. Maybe that's going to have more animals there. Because I'm really not seeing nothing. Just asking because you sound like an ASMR person. How do you know what an ASMR person sounds like if you don't watch it? You telling me porkies? I'll make a post on Reddit for a new feature. Pokemon battles, no sky cockfighting. Tame and capture animals and haul them to your base for animal fighting. I'm pretty sure Hello Games won't go for that. But you don't know? Who knows? I haven't got into the animal farming yet. I've got like all the blueprints for the machinery. Like there's an automatic animal feeder. I'm not even sure what the other thing does. But yeah, there's like 2 animal machines that you have. I don't even know, like, if animals breed in this game. Do they have, like, babies once you've got them? Do I have to build a pen to hold them all in? I don't know. I'm going to have fun finding her. Because, you know, sometimes on YouTube the adverts come up on there and they have a help you sleep app or breathing app or some shit like that, and I skip the advertisements. You sound like you're making excuses for having an ASMR fetish. I'd just like to say that I do like Jigglypuff. I don't even know what Jigglypuff is. What is Jigglypuff? Is that cartoon thing? Oh, there's water right there. It's right by it. It's not really like a coastline though, is it? And it's dark again. Let's go get some light. Resident Sleeper. Right, no, don't watch ASMR, trust. Alright, if you say so. Where am I going? Right, let's try here. Honestly, I will run around on this planet till Sunday until I ride an animal if I have to. It will happen. How can this animal suddenly be so rare? It just popped up and they were fine, but... Where am I? Is this where I am? This isn't where I am. Should have just stayed in that one location. Well, then again, it got dark, didn't it? I couldn't have stayed in the same place for too long. Unless I was just going to hang around and wait for the morning. But that's kind of long-winded. Oh, it's a Pokemon. Okay. Jigglypuff. Sounds like an overweight stripper. I'm going to have to go to another planet, I swear. This is just not happening. These animals hate me. What did I do? Just trying to give them food. Oh, I've got a building. Let's go and have a look at that. At least there's something to do. Wow, that's kind of deep for a little lake. Oh look, there's a building down here. Well, well. That didn't show up, did it, in the scan? It's got those eye things. Hypnotic eye. Leave me alone. No, 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 no. Back up. Back up, bro. That's it. Got your eyeball now. Bit of oxygen in the building. Corrupted terminal. Got some more goop. I think I'll just destroy it. It's taking up too much inventory space. User identified. Terminal active. Looked like a wound on the world, crimson and ragged edged. Like something that once lived but was then torn asunder. Should have stayed away. Had the senses to taste the air of this planet. I imagine it would have reeked with some kind of alien fetal. What's an alien fetal? Fetal? But nothing could stall my curiosity. Was it dead? Where I touched it, the surface was moist and yielding. Moist and yielding. It seemed to become motile. God, the words, I don't even know what half of these are. Crawling on a mat of slow cilia. Moving from me. Motile and cilia. I have no idea what these things mean. I should have left it alone. I shouldn't have bothered reading. No idea what just happened. Discover something coded deep inside the long travellers, something or other. Just give me the goods. 128 nanites, that's not bad. It was worth being confused by all them words for that. Put that one underwater just so you have to get yourself a dictionary and try and stay alive long enough to find out what everything means. Squid. Yeah, you can't bait these, unfortunately. That's a shame. What a shame. Some air. Down here a little bit long. I convulse as I reach out and touch the beautiful stone marker, my mind filling with a deadly knowledge of the true history of the Gek. The Vikings spilled their own putrid blood and pushed the Sentinel machines back from the outer edge. They drove forward like crashing tides, leaving broken metal in their wake. For a time the Sentinels became silent. In this silence came the glorious Gek ascent. Came with the rightful destruction of Korvax Prime. That's a bit rough. Rightful destruction. Let's go with knowledge of the past, I think, and can go dig up some goodies. would have done a sort of almost a lap around this lake. May have cut one side of it out a little bit, but that's fine. Still counts. There's another building. God, I feel like I'm missing out if I don't go and check it out. Might be one of these elusive manufacturing facilities. It's not. But we'll go and do a save here anyway. Quick save point. Ugh. Can't wait till they fix this spawning in issue with the grass. Here it is. It's kind of weird, like sometimes it's alright and other times it's really bad. It's quite easy to run it out though, like run past it. 5 systems down, no squid. This might take you a little while. Oh, why am I getting investigated? Oh, I hit a plant. How dare I? How terrible of me. Accidentally knocked a plant as I run past it. Angered sentinel. What's going on? My ship isn't making any noise. Did I just knock my own headset? Is that what it is? It is. It's me banging into everything. Oh, hello. What is that? Ah, it's another derelict building. Not interested. We want manufacturing facilities, please. We'll take this over here first. Dig up some goodies. Wow, this place is really buried. Artifact fragment. Don't I need keys or something? It's been quite a while since I've done one of these. Oh, get in. Is there a door anywhere? Go. Got a box. Let's clear it out a little bit better. There we go. Ancient key. That's what I wanted. Where do I use this ancient key? I guess it's that box. Oh no, they need more than that if I remember right, don't they? Let's go for this one here. I think it was 3 keys if I remember right. Oh. Yep, there we go, another one. Okay, let's dig the box. Oh, where'd it go? Large artifact crate. What we got? Undiscovered calendar. What is that? Approximately 457 years old. This document is handwritten. Its lettering shaky and weak. Whoever wrote this spent a great deal of energy, perhaps their last, to commit their words to history. It's not even worth very much. 134,000. It's a little bit lame, gotta say. Could do a lot better just digging up ancient bones. Ooh, what you got up there? Oh, gravity noble. I won't touch that. I'll get in trouble. Another building. Or was that? I already passed that, didn't I? That was the abandoned building, I think. We're still missing these animals. Oh, I heard something. Animals. Be the right animal. It's not fermented fruit. Don't make me make fermented fruit as well. Just give me the right animal. I specifically wanted to ride those big fat things. I'm not sure what I can hear. I think it's the birds when they're flying around. Right, fine. I'll make fermented bloody fruit if I can. Actually, this building might not be a bad place to hang around. I think, if I remember right, they sometimes hang around buildings. Of course, that was pre-patch. Okay. Vesium. Need that access storage. Is that fruit? Edible plant harvested from planetary flora, pulpy roots, frozen tubers. Just move a couple of bits over. It's going to be one of these, I'm sure. Vesium. Not the frozen tubers. Hello Fresh. Not the Hello Fresh. I bet I haven't got the stuff. Pulpy roots. It doesn't sound right. No, it's not. Sweet root. Refreshing drink. Hey, hey, we got it. Watch, I'll find 0 animals now. Remember when they released those buried crates, they used to give an insane amount of money. I'm sure they still do. I'm probably just found one that's really sort of lame. Found a crappy one. Okay. Have another juggle around of the inventory for all this stuff back. Throw it in there, don't I? Tubers, sweet root, pumpkin root. All of those bits. Right, 3. Okay, animals. I'm fully armed with bait for everything. He says, as soon as I find my next animal, it'll want something different. Where did I see that last one? It was over here somewhere. It would have been a lot quicker just to go to another planet. Here it is. Come here, chunky butt. No, 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 don't run away. Don't run away. Come back, 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 back. Look, ooh, what's this? I don't think I can ride that little thing. It's tame. I can milk it. Let's have some milk out of you then. It's feeling happy. Come here, big. You want some of this? Oh, I think we got it. Oh, they're all coming running over now. Oh, what's happening there? There we go. We're off. It took a while. I'm literally sitting right on top of its head, holding its ears. What's going on? Oh dear. I love the fact you don't even have to do anything. You just sit there. I'm not even touching any of the controls. It's just running around on its own now. Look at it. Poor animal. That weight on its neck. Is that copyright you're putting in the food? It is. Yeah, yeah. To make the bait for the animals, you have to put that faecium stuff in there. So yeah, you are basically feeding animals their own shit again, which is lovely. Can I get a picture of this thing's... Oh my god, poor thing. It just looks so wrong. This will go up on Twitter later. What have we got turned down? I think this is all alright. Can I get a better picture than this? I think that'll do. It's kind of so spooky looking. It's a creepy head sticking out from my legs. I love it. Can I shoot my gun from here? No. I don't think you can make it jump or anything either. If you jump, you just come straight off of it. Oh, it was worth the wait. I wonder if it ever kicks you off, or can you just keep going? Could I ride around the whole planet like this? It's actually really hard to steer it. Oh, it's tired. It just stopped, and that little baby one's following. I think the baby's like, hey, get off my mum. What's wrong with you? Ah, if you could use your multi-tool, that'd be awesome. I could harvest those eggs and flee on my new beast. I feel like I should name it. Feed them their own poop and sit on their heads. Yeah, we treat animals really good in this game. Why is it so satisfying It's like the most ridiculous thing you could put in a space exploration game. You can sit on animals' heads and ride it around now. I want to find some of the big Ewok things. I've seen some people upload pictures of those. You know, like the proto-gek kind of things. And you get like the big giant ones, and people are riding around on those. And Diplos as well, people riding around on their heads. They look absolutely awesome. Take me to my ship. Is that baby still following us? It is. This is totally its parent, and I'm just sitting on it. Probably hates me right now. Love it. Can you get up that hill? It's not that steep. We should be alright. Oh, he's not going to go down there. I don't like that. We'll find a way around. Rolling with my crew. Well, let's see what happens when you get near that thing over there. I'm immune. It doesn't hurt me. I wonder if you're immune from everything, like... Oh, there's another one. Like if other animals can attack you and stuff while you're riding. Just give me like a little bit of protection. Oh, can I still throw out bait while I'm on this? I can. Hold it. Hold it. Oh, it really made it across that hole like it was nothing. Alright, I'm satisfied now. Got to ride my beast. So that's probably a good time to hold some content. Hell yeah. I think that's gonna be enough for me for one day. I think I'm done now. Goal has been achieved. We've completed our main mission. Ride an animal, grab it by the ears and steer it. It's the derpiest looking thing as well. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it half as much as I did, because I enjoyed it a lot today. And I'll catch you again very soon, guys. Thank you very much. Catch you later.